What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Freddy's update video. Now, in the last video, we covered Bonnie coming to the Ultimate Custom Night, and that was really it. I mean, we knew there was another animatronic coming, but we didn't know who it was going to be. People figured, it was going to be Freddy, and, well, things have definitely changed since then. So, if you head over to Scott Games right now, you will see this image, and there is a ton of new animatronics. Like, there is now Plush Trap, Nightmare Chica, Bonette, Mini Renas, Lolbit, and just somebody else that we really don't know who it's going to be. And the reason for that is, if you guys don't know, the Custom Night was supposed to come out, or the Ultimate Custom Night was supposed to come out, I think, on the 23rd, but then Scott decided to delay it, and, it was initially, the official release date was the 27th, but then he was going to release it early, but then he was like, okay, no, I can't do that anymore, so instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to release a bunch of new animatronics until that date. So that's why we're getting a ton of new animatronics, and, instead of getting an early release date, we're now getting new animatronics and the same release date that we got previously. But I'm okay with that, man. I think it's going to be really cool, just the fact that we're going to be getting a ton of new animatronics. So, like I said, though, that's not really what we're here to discuss, these old animatronics. What we're here to discuss mostly today is the fact that on Scott Games, if you go there right now, this is actually gone, but this was up for a few seconds, and it's this image. We now have Fredbear coming to the Ultimate Custom Night. Now, if you guys remember on my Bonnie video, I was like, okay, what people really want is Fredbear and Springbonnie, but it doesn't look like we're going to be getting them. But now, we're actually going to be getting Fredbear and most likely Springbonnie. Like, we know for sure as a fact, Fredbear's coming to the game. As you can see on screen right now, you'll see this image, and it looks like I think that's either the golden Freddy or the normal Freddy image that we've seen before in other games, but it looks like Scott has just kind of put, a purple hat and a purple bow tie on it, and that's it. But I'm hoping it's going to be more than that, because it looks like he's just literally taken the same image and then just kind of added these onto it. But I'm guessing this is just like a placeholder. In the main game, it's going to look a lot different than just, a simple purple hat and a purple bow tie. But still, this is really cool, because just the fact that we have Fredbear is like that guarantees that most likely we're gonna get Springbonnie, and like even having those two animatronics, like we've never really seen much of them in any of the other games. Like we've seen like small snippets of them, we've seen them in other games, we haven't really seen them like actually in game, which is gonna be really exciting because we're actually gonna have Fredbear in a game where he's gonna attack us. And I mean, just the fact that he's adding in these animatronics just really means that like the possibilities are endless right now. Like, if he's willing to add in this guy, like, he could add in the Twist animatronic, he could add in anybody. Like, I know Twist animatronics are, supposed to be only for the books, but I mean, I feel like there's nothing really stopping him at this point. I think it's going to be really cool, and I'm excited to see, how Fredbear's actually going to play. And even Springbonnie, too. Oh my, it's going to be so crazy to actually see them in-game and actually attack us. Now, in terms of the other animatronics, from my understanding, I don't think any of them really have attack patterns out for them just yet. Like, I know RXQ, aka Bonnie, has one, and Plush Trap, but in terms of the other people, such as, Nightmare Chica, Bonette, Mini Renas, and Lolbit, I don't think any of them have an attack pattern out just yet. Like, I wasn't able to find it anywhere. So, I mean, if they do, let me know in the comment section down below, because I'd love to see what they're actually going to do. But anyways, for Bonnie, it says he will cause your office to become pitch black for about 10 seconds. There's no way to avoid him. So that's kind of what I figured in that video that I made on him, that it was going to be something shadow related. And it looks like, instead of having a flashlight and, scaring him away with that, it looks like there is actually no way to avoid him, and he's going to show up regardless of what you do, and he'll just cause your office to go pitch black for 10 seconds, which is going to be scary. Like, I'm hoping it's to where the office is black, like you can't see anything, but you can still interact with stuff. So let's say you hear Nightmare, Fredbear, or anyone else kind of show up, you can actually, still go to the door and close it on them. And, if you hear the vent, you could somehow open up your camera system and close off that vent or something like that. Like, I'm really hoping it works like that instead of just where it's pitch black and you can't do anything at all in the darkness, because that's going to be scary, and that's definitely going to cause a few problems. Now, for Plush Trap, it says he'll appear on a specific screen and sit in his chair. If you don't scare him out of his chair fast enough, he will jump scare you. So this is going to be pretty freaky, because you're going to be going through all your camera systems, you're going to be focusing on the animatronics, and then you might just see him sitting in his chair, and you've got to scare him out of his chair, which I don't know how he's going to do that. It doesn't really say how you're going to scare him out. I'm guessing you just simply click on him or something along those lines, but I really have no idea. But it looks like, he's just going to show up on a random camera system. You're going to have to scare him away. If you don't, he'll jump scare you. And I'm guessing when he says jump scare you, that means he will kill you. I don't think it's just going to be, something along the lines of like, what's her face, Phantom Chica, where she'll just show up and not actually kill you. I think he probably will end up killing you. Now, underneath that, it does have like a bunch of question marks. So I'm guessing this is for the other animatronics. It's weird that he hasn't added in, like, he's added them onto the website, but he hasn't added them, like, their actual attacks onto the actual Steam page yet. So I'm not sure what's happening with that. But if I had to take a guess, like, if we just go through them, Nightmare Chica, she'll probably be like the other Nightmare animatronics, where I think it's just like you only see their eyes, and then they, you know, you don't actually see their bodies. So maybe, you know, how they show up at the doors, maybe she'll show up at the vents, and that'll be your way of getting rid of her. I really have no idea though, but she does look really cool, and I'm definitely excited to see her actually in game. And then in terms of Banette, I think it'll be just like Sister Location, where she'll show up randomly and you've got to click her nose, or I mean, maybe he'll kind of design like a new attack for her. I really have no idea, but that's just my kind of take at it. I think she'll probably just go across your screen, you got to click her nose, or maybe she'll show up on a random camera and you've got to like click her nose there to get rid of her or something like that. Now for the mini arenas, it could just be like Sister Location, where they show up somewhere and you've got to like control shock them, but it'd be really cool to see them, you know, actually on it. Like maybe there's an animatronic that'll be there and they'll hop onto it and they'll start messing with it, and if you don't shock them off of that animatronic will get angry and then attack you. That's just a thought, but I think that'd be really, really cool. Let me know your thoughts though, by the way, in the comment section down below. How do you guys think these animatronics are gonna attack? That's just my opinion. And then we of course have Lolbit, which in Sister Location, you know, as you guys know, it would show up on the screen. You have to type in LOL to get rid of it, and that was really it. If you didn't type in LOL, it would cause like, I think it would just be stuck on your screen for like a few seconds, and then it would eventually go away. Actually, no, I think it would just be stuck on your screen until you typed in LOL. So yeah, it was one of those things where like you have to pay attention to the monitors in front of you, and if you didn't, then she would cause a huge distraction and probably get you killed. But in this one, I don't know how they would do that. I don't know how she's gonna attack. If I had to take a guess though, I'd say it's something along those lines, like maybe on Toy Freddy's monitors. If you guys remember, you know, Toy Freddy has that game inside of the game, so maybe in his game it'll show up, and if it distracts him in his game and gets in the way of his game, then he'll attack you. I don't know, that's my opinion. I feel like she's definitely gonna be some kind of distraction. But guys, that is all of the you know, all the new animatronics. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section down below. I definitely think in terms of other animatronics coming to the game, because I think he said there's gonna be a new animatronic every day until the launch of the Ultimate Custom Night. So I mean, currently it's the 25th, and we just got Fredbear, and then of course the 26th, we're probably gonna get Springbonnie, and then on the official release date, I don't think he's gonna release anyone. But I mean, who knows? Like I said, just the fact that he's willing to add in Fredbear and Springbonnie is really exciting, because I think that, you know, opens up the possibility to be anyone in this custom night. Like I am looking forward to a game where we get the twisted animatronics. I really hope he does something with that, and just the fact that he's showing off Fredbear and Springbonnie, I mean, who knows? We might get a game where just those guys are there with us, and we actually get to see, you know, the bite and everything like that. Like I just think this opens up a wide variety of possibilities for the future of FNAF, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. I mean, let me know your thoughts. Do you guys think, oh yeah, well, I completely forgot about this, but how do you think Fredbear is going to actually attack in the game? Like I said, for him, I don't really know. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think, because I feel like he's going to do something big with him. You know, I don't think it's going to be like Freddy, where he'll just show up at the left door and you've got to close the door on him. I feel like for Fredbear and Springbonnie, maybe they'll be like a tag team duo to where they'll both try to attack at the same time. You've got to do something for both of them. I don't know, man. Like, this is just, it's so exciting, because like it's only a few days away. As you guys know, I am a beta tester, but everything that we're seeing on Scott Games right now is stuff that none of us have. Like, this is all completely new to not only you guys, but to even us too. So, you know, on the main day when this comes out, we're gonna be releasing our Ultimate Custom Night videos, but then we're gonna have to play through the Ultimate Custom Night again and see how these guys are gonna attack, how they're gonna play. We're gonna have to make videos on them too, and I just think it's gonna be super exciting. I mean, we've passed 50 animatronics at this point. Like, I thought 50 animatronics was gonna be really tough and really difficult to take down, but now it's over that. Like, this is gonna be going into like 60 animatronics and possibly even more. Like, there's no telling where this is gonna go. Like, for anyone that's gonna do 60-20 or whatever it even is gonna be at the end of this, it's gonna be next to impossible. Like, even 50-20 is impossible, but past that, like, it's gonna be insane. I don't see how anyone's gonna do this. Like, I know Daco is gonna be planning on beating this, but I don't know how. I have no idea how this is gonna be possible. From Shadow Body to Plush Trap, there's just gonna be so many different random distractions that it's just gonna cause mayhem. Like, it's gonna be absolutely mayhem, and it's gonna be impossible. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. How do you guys think, you know, those other animatronics are gonna attack? Because as you guys know, we have Shadow Bonnie and Plush Trap, but let me know how you think, you know, Nightmare Chica's gonna attack, Bonette, the Minarinas, and, you know, Lolbit, and even Fredbear and possibly Springbonnie. Like, do you guys think Springbonnie is gonna be the next announcement? I have a feeling he is. Now, I do find it kind of strange how he showed Fredbear, like I'm refreshing the page right now, he showed Fredbear for a second and then he instantly took him down. So I'm a little worried, like, why did he do that? Like, why is Scott Games currently completely black? What's he planning on showing off next? I have no idea, but I'm really excited for the future of Ultimate Custom Night, and I think this definitely added a bunch of hype for everybody that's kind of been waiting for it to come out. And, you know, while we did end up getting a delay, if you even want to call it that, I mean, you know, the initial release, like I said, was, I think, the 27th, so he was planning on releasing it early, but I'm perfectly fine that he delayed it now that we're getting, you know, new animatronics like Fredbear and, like, possibly Springbonnie. Like, I was a little upset because I was like, okay, you know, Plush Trap, Nightmare Chica, we've seen these guys before, and it's not really all that exciting, but now that we're getting, like, new characters, I think it's going to be super exciting and really, really cool. But yeah, guys, I'm in this video here. Like I said, let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.